World War I, one of the deadliest conflicts in human history, reshaped the geopolitical landscape of the early 20th century. At the epicenter of this global cataclysm was Russia, a vast empire led by the Romanov dynasty. This article delves into Russia's pivotal role in World War I, exploring its military contributions, domestic challenges, and the profound impact of the conflict on the nation. Part I. The Eastern Front and Initial Successes. Mobilization of the Russian Bear. In 1914, Russia, spurred by patriotic fervor, swiftly mobilized its massive military resources. The Eastern Front, stretching from the Baltic to the Black Sea, became a critical theater of the war. Triumphs in the East. Russian forces scored early victories against the Central Powers, pushing back German and Austro-Hungarian armies in several engagements. These successes bolstered Russia's standing among the Allied powers. Part II. Challenges on the Eastern Front. Logistical struggles and supply shortages. The sheer size of the Eastern Front presented logistical nightmares. Inadequate infrastructure, harsh terrain, and communication challenges hindered Russian military operations. Internal discontent and the Revolution of 1917. The strains of war exacerbated existing social, economic, and political tensions within Russia. In February 1917, the pressures culminated in the Russian Revolution, leading to the abdication of Tsar Nicholas II and the establishment of a provisional government. Part III. The Brusilov Offensive and Hope Amidst Turmoil. The Brusilov Offensive. General Alexei Brusilov's eponymous offensive was a major success for Russia. It inflicted heavy casualties on the Austro-Hungarian Empire and temporarily eased pressure on the Western Allies. Dual power in the Kerensky government. The provisional government under Alexander Kerensky attempted to navigate the complexities of dual power, with the Petrograd Soviet exerting its own influence. Despite efforts at reform, the government struggled to meet the populace's rising demands. Part IV. The Russian withdrawal and the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk. The toll of revolution and civil war. The October Revolution of 1917, followed by the Bolshevik seizure of power, plunged Russia into a civil war. The conflict further weakened the nation's ability to continue the war effort. Treaty of Brest-Litovsk. The Bolshevik government, led by Vladimir Lenin, signed the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk with the Central Powers, formally withdrawing Russia from the war. The treaty resulted in significant territorial losses for Russia, including Ukraine and the Baltic states. Part V. Legacy and the Path to Revolution. The impact on World War I. Russia's exit from the war fundamentally altered the balance of power on the Eastern Front. German forces were freed to concentrate on the Western Front, potentially prolonging the conflict. Revolution and the birth of the Soviet Union. The Russian Revolution of 1917 and the subsequent establishment of the Soviet Union would profoundly reshape the course of Russian and world history, leaving a legacy that would endure for generations. Conclusion. Russia's World War I Odyssey. Russia's participation in World War I was a tumultuous odyssey of triumphs, challenges, and ultimately transformation. The conflict, combined with internal upheaval, would set the stage for the birth of the Soviet Union and the subsequent course of 20th century history. Russia's role in World War I remains a testament to the indomitable spirit of a nation navigating the complex currents of global conflict and revolutionary change.